What's up, Wargamers? Welcome back to World of Wargaming. I'm Isaiah. Today is a big day. Today we're finally going to be getting some Yafsiga on the table, and I am just beyond excited. I enjoy this game a lot. We've played a couple of games ahead of this to get a feel for the game, and it's very, very straightforward, easy to pick up. And I'll discuss a lot of that in the Let Me Talk At You video, which will be linked in one of those corners up there. In the meantime, let's go take a look at the board, talk about what we got going on to get started, and let's get into some Yafsiga. All right, what's up, guys? So this is going to be our table for this first game of Yafsiga. We're going to try to go pretty slow and try to explain things as best we can as we go. So we've got our 2x2 board set up, and the first scenario we're playing is the Cairn Claimer. So we've got 5 objectives. I think that one got bumped a little bit. There should be one in the middle and then one more or less 6 inches in and 6 inches up. Some things had to be adjusted slightly just because of the way the board was. Our goal is to control those cairns and gain points from them. We're playing currently with the 2 starter warbands that it comes listed with. So let's take a look at my warband and what the parts and mechanisms of it. So we've got 4 categories: Ace, King, Queen, and Jack. In each of these you have a move, which is obviously how far you can move. Your physique, which is what you use for melee tests. Skill, which is what you use for range tests. Will, which is what you use for magic tests and a few other things. Your save bonus, which you can add to your save. And then your... don't remember what that one is. I'll have to come back to that one. Then you've got your weapon, with has its range, its burst value, which we'll talk about when we get to it, its power, and then its damage, and then any keywords or bonuses that it may have. In here, we're just playing with these because we're not ready to build warbands yet. We're just ready to play the game and get it on the table. So we're going to give this a go and see what happens. So we've already got our warband set up. I have mine. Here is Michael's, who's playing the Wizards warband. So he's got some heavy hitters and then one group of henchmen. The 3-man groups are squads. They, for all intents and purposes, activate as a single unit. They're activate as a single model. So we're going to go and figure out initiative to see who's going to pick their zone. So for doing that, we go to this deck of cards, which this is a deck of cards with the jokers and all of the face cards removed. So I'm going to draw a 3. Michael's going to flip a 7. And then we discard these. That means Michael won that. So he gets to pick whether he wants to be in this corner or this corner. Michael, which corner would you like, sir?
My fat butt's not getting up, so we're staying over here.
That sounds like a plan to me. So Michael's going to get his stuff set up. I'm going to get my stuff set up, and then we're going to get into the first turn. All right, so I'm deployed over here in my bubble of a corner. Michael is deployed over here in his bubble of a corner, and he currently has the initiative. So in our hands are all of the face cards from the deck. We have 2 of each, and each of those face cards is assigned to one of the units in our list. So that means that during each round of play, each of those models is going to get to activate twice. And when a model activates, it can perform either 2 simple actions or a simple action and a complex action. Or maybe it's just a complex action. But most of the complex actions involve dealing with models that are down, like trying to strike them and kill them, or down models trying to like crawl away and stuff. So there's not a lot that those models can do. So most of what you're doing is double simple action. So you get to use each model numerous times in the round of play, which is probably part of the reason that most of the scenarios seem to be written for 3 rounds of play. In addition to your face cards, you have a joker, which can be used to activate any of your units. So one unit can activate 3 times. When you activate a unit, whatever you're doing, you're drawing cards from here and comparing it to a value to usually get equal to or under them. The exception to that is when you go to make saves, which again, we'll talk about that when we get to it. When this, however, gets to 6 cards or less, we flip it and shuffle everything back in and then continue to draw. So we're going to get into it. Michael's got the first activation, and he's going to activate his
Men-at-Arms.
Jack, his men-at-arms. So they're going to get to do two things. So first activation from him will be with his men-at-arms, and he'll double move, double simple action move, up onto that cairn. And then he can't take it because to gain control of the cairn, you've got to perform the interact action. So I'm going to come, player's going to come to me, and I'm going to go with my marksmen are the queen. So I'm going to take my queen card, move it over to the side right here. I actually can get to this particular cairn with one movement, so then I'm going to try to interact with it. So to interact, I'm making a will test. So I have a will of 6 on my marksman. So when I draw from that deck, I'm looking for a 6. Now, if the card that I draw is a 6 or less, and it is also a club, then I crit, which that means I auto succeed.
Yeah, it won't make a difference here, but it makes a big difference in the fighting.
All right, so a 2. 2 succeeds. So I will pass the will test, and I claim control of that objective, or of that cairn. Play goes to Michael. Michael's going to activate his Jack, so his armsman again.
Yeah, we can try to interact with that.
Okay.
We've got a will of 6 also, so bam, that doesn't work, but we do,
You have a second action.
does the burst apply to this?
No.
Okay. So second action attempt, and we do get it.
All right, so that'll do. So he's got control of that cairn, which we're going to mark with a little ducky. So I'm going to activate my Jack, and I'm going to do a move going this way. Finishing my double move to right there. Play goes back to Michael. Michael, what would you like to activate, sir?
Let's see. I'm going to activate my Enforcer.
Okay.
So that uses my king, and he's going to double. So
Double, bubble trouble.
and so it's a total 8 inches for him. So we're just going to zoom on up here and we're done.
Seems good. My ace is going to move up the edge of the board. Enforcer double moving.
That's it.
I'm going to activate my king, which is my guardian, and we're going to head that way. Getting to right there with a double move because of going over the wall. Back to Michael.
Okay. I am going to play an ace, and basically we're just going to come right back behind there.
And ace. And I'm going to come around. Skadoosh. King coming around for the enforcer to right there. I'm going to go with a Jack for my levy unit here. And we're going to move around here to try to see if we can get to where we can contest that cairn. Okay, so slight correction to my plan of action there, because apparently there's nothing in there about not being able to claim it if there's enemies within range. So I'm not sweating that right this second. I'm actually going to go with a queen, and I'm going to activate these guys because I think I can get in range to get some shots off at him. So first simple action, I move up 4 inches. Second simple action, I'm going to take a shot here. Now he has cover because of that wall, which gives me disadvantage. So I have -1 to my skill stat. So my 7 goes to a 6. So when I go to the deck, I'm looking for a
6 or less.
6 or less, preferably a spade that is 6 or less. 10. So a 10 does not hit, but I have a burst value of 3, so I will draw another card. A 9 does not hit, so I will draw my last card. A 4 of spades hits, so that will not only hit but be a critical because it's the same suit as the card that the court card that I played. If it's a critical, that means it does the second damage on the weapon, which for them is a 3 instead of a 2. All right, so now that I've hit, he gets to make a defense action. So that is going to be the card I drew plus the power of the weapon, which on the bow is a 4, so it's an 8. And he needs to get higher than an 8. He has a save bonus of 1.
Do I need equal it or higher?
Equal or higher, I'm pretty sure. 8 goes to a 7 with his save bonus, and he's got to equal it or be greater than it.
So look for 7. That's not going to do it. So we take, was it 3 damage?
3 damage because of the crit. it helps us to try to keep, until we're done with the sequence of events, we try to keep the cards away from the discard pile. That way we can just make sure we have access to everything that we need for it. Activation goes back to Michael.
So I'm actually going to play my Joker.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to do a simple action to
take the Cairn.
Take the Cairn. And we've got a will of 6. I don't know why I'm looking at it.
Okay.
All right. So we're looking for 6. Okay, we don't get it. So
no, 5. No, 6.
We want to get less than.
It's less than. You're only looking for over then when it's a save.
Save.
Yep.
Yeah. So we got that.
All right. So the claims the Cairn, has a simple action remaining.
We'll just do a simple move.
Okay.
Get behind these trees so you can stop shooting me.
Okay. Okay, so it comes back to me. I'm going to activate a jack. And I'm going to move in on this guy. I can get to within an inch of him, which is the range of my weapon. And then I will swing at him. So I've got a physique of 8 on this unit. 2 hits. So it's 2 plus the power of the weapon, which is a 4. So he's looking for a 5 or better.
We should be able to do this. No, we can't.
No, because you got a save bonus of 1, right?
You got a 6 total, right?
Oh, I do have a 6 total.
So
yeah, you're right.
Or better.
I did the math and didn't realize that I had done it. Okay, so that will deal 2 damage.
It's going to be enough to knock him down.
Okay, so now when you get to 0, you're not necessarily out of play yet. But I would need to either use a complex action to try to take him all the way out, which is last time we played was way more difficult than we thought it would be.
We couldn't get it done.
We could not get it done, but that's going to do it for them for now. Play will return to Michael.
Here and then.
Okay. King moving in. Activate here with my king. And I'm going to move to get to there. Final ace movements coming to here. My last activation is the Joker, I'm going to activate my Guardian, and we're going to try to take that Cairn. So I need a 6 or less. 6. So that's our Cairn.
Of course you get it.
And then I'm going to move out 4 this way. And then we'll go to the next phase of the turn. We each place a banner within 4 inches of a friendly, conscious solo model. That's my banner here. Michael places his banner here. So next in the conquest phase, we return all of our court cards to our hand. And then we reshuffle the chaos deck. And then we score points. So right now, I'm going to score 3 points because I control this Cairn, which is worth 1, and the central Cairn, which is worth 2. And Michael is going to score 2 points off of Cairns, 1 for this one, 1 for that one. In this particular scenario, we also score points for controlling quadrants. So that's based on the number of models or character units / banners that you have in that zone. So I've got this one that I control and this one that I control. And he's got this one that he controls and this one that he controls.
Because I have the banner, which
because
time,
because he has his wizard plus the banner, and I just have my unit of little homies. Correct. So then, and we didn't really talk about this phase during the first turn, so we're going to talk about it now. So, and that is the upkeep phase, where we first off will do our initiative flip. So I get an 8. And you get a 7, so I'll have the first activation. Next, if you had any upkeep triggers that resolved from status effects or anything like that, which we don't currently, those would go off. Then next, all your status effects would fall off, and then play proceeds to the activation phase, where I have the initiative. So we're going to activate the Queens of Bows, these friends, and we're just going to dump shots at this wizard and try to do some work there. So first shot hits.
Okay, so what do we got total?
8.
3, was it?
Power 4.
So that's 8, and I've got a save bonus of 1, so I need a 7.
Correct. 2.
Don't get it.
Does not get it, so
Higher.
2 damage. And then I'm going to shoot at you again. Hits, this time a 6. And a 3, so another 2 damage.
3 plus. Yeah.
He should have 5 health as the leader.
He does.
All because I didn't play a stupid Queen of Clubs. Activating his Kang
We're going to move around here, and then we're going to do a simple action of trying to.
to make the will test.
Yep.
Okay, should be will 6.
Yep, will 6.
That is an 8.
Why?
Why has it got to be like that? Activate my queen again and shoot at him.
I'm gonna pray. Eventually, sooner or later, I've got to get a save.
All right, so that's miss. We got burst 3
Yeah.
on this weapon.
Yeah, burst 3.
Burst 3 on the marksman. Okay, that's a hit though, and it's a crit because clubs.
It doesn't matter at this point. You only need 1 damage to knock me down. So.
Yeah,
So
and you need
6 plus 4, so that's
you
10,
need a
so
10.
I need a 9.
yeah.
Boom!
There it is.
There it is. There's a save.
Good stuff.
About time for change.
All right, King's gonna come up and attack my king. King on king violence. Love it. So up here, the weapon has cumbersome, special rule, and that means that he has disadvantage. So again, when you have disadvantage, it's -1 to your stat. So instead of his physique being a,
7.
it is now a 6.
Come on. Let's get a 6 of hearts. That'd be great. Well, that ain't gonna do it.
Now what's the burst on the weapon?
Burst is 3.
Okay, so keep drawing.
Oh well, that's a 6.
That's a 6. I need a 10 here.
It's got a power of 4, so you need a. You got a.
Oh, wait, what's my save bonus? Save bonus of 2.
So you need an 8.
I need an 8. That is a 6. So we'll take how much?
All right, so that does 2 damage.
2 damage. Activate my king. And we're going to swing at his king. So swinging at his guy, I need a physique of 7. 7.
Spiked it. So
Spiked it with power 4. So you need a 10. You need a 10 because a 10 for a save is always a save.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So because sometimes the power could exceed what you're able to draw from the chaos deck.
Oh, we don't take it.
So that is only 1 damage because it was not a crit. But I can swing at you again. That will hit. It's power 4, so 6, and it's a crit if it does hit. That saves. Michael playing the Joker, gonna come at me right here.
Need a 6. We get it. So 4 plus 4, right?
Is it 8?
Yeah, 8.
And I have a save bonus of 2, so I need a 6 or better. Saves.
Okay, we'll do it again.
Okay.
Now this one would be burst. I can't burst.
No. The burst only goes for that 1 attack until you get a hit.
This is just do my.
And this would be your second. Yes, sir. This would be the second attack.
No, that ain't gonna do it.
And that's going to not do anything. All right, so I come through unscathed, and he has burned his Joker, which is always good because the Joker, yeah, it's literally a wild card. You know, you don't know what they could potentially do with it. So play passes to me. I think that I'm also going to burn my Joker, and I'm going to take more shots at this guy.
Right.
Hits. That's looking for a 7. You need a 7 or better.
And then I got my save bonus of 1, so I need a 6.
6 or better.
There we go. Spike.
There he is, spiked it, and I'm going to shoot at you again.
I'm gonna miss.
Hits for, you need a 10.
That ain't gonna do it.
So 2 damage.
2 damage. That's gonna knock him down.
All right. Mission successful, boys.
Not yet. Not yet, homie. We got
Wizard with the ace is going to try to use second wind, which is it's a complex action. You can only use it when you're down. It's a will test, and you get +1 to the roll for each banner that you're within range of. He's currently in range of 1 banner, so he would have +1 to his test.
And I got a will of 7, so I need a 8 or less.
8 or less. Should be easy peasy.
Boom, got
So
it.
he stands up, and he has 1 wound remaining, and he can perform 1 simple action. With that simple action, he is going to move up. I'm going to activate here with my Jack, and we're going to try to coup de grace on this friend. So I got to pass a physique test. Fails. So we're gonna try to stand up here.
Getting a 7. That fails.
8 fails.
And is the second one a complex action?
It is.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and push my luck.
Okay.
I can on this one?
Yep.
Okay. There we go.
Okay, so he'll stand up with 1 wound and have a simple action. He will choose to swing at me with said simple action.
Come on.
Physique of 7 here.
Oh, there. It's crit.
Okay, so it is a crit. What's the power rating on the weapon?
The hammer is 4, so we got a 7.
But we got to shuffle the deck real quick because we have. So I got to beat a 7 with a save bonus of 1.
So you get 6.
Save bonus of 1. Yes, correct. 6.
Oh, spiked it.
Outstanding. No damage.
Dang it, that would have been a crit too.
I'm going to activate this Jack.
That's those guys, right?
Yep, that's these guys. And they're going to swing at
Swing about a minute.
this fellow with a physique of 8. 5 hits.
What's the power?
4, so that's a 9. You need an 8 or better with your save bonus.
No, it's a 2.
2s, that's 2 damage.
Which, considering his state, it's always just he gets damaged.
So he falls back down.
Yeah.
And then I have an action remaining. So I'm going to move 4 to right there. To right there. Ace going to activate.
I'm going to do some lightning bolt stuff on those marksmen over there.
Okie dokie.
So I got a 7-inch range because it's based off my will, which is 7.
Yep.
And I can't remember what all it does if it hits, actually.
We'll figure that out if it hits.
Okay. So, and we got a 6.
6. Power 3. Piercing. It has piercing, so I'm -1 to my save bonus. So I just don't have a save bonus. So that will fail. So that'll be 2 damage. And gonna try to lightning bolt me again.
Oh, that would have been a crit, but nope.
That one will not.
And we don't have a burst for spells.
No. Wait.
Where's it based off?
Hold on. That spell actually I think does have a burst. It does. It has a burst of 2.
Okay, we'll try again. We're wasting all the high cards for the saves.
All right. So I'm gonna activate my ace, and I'm gonna come at him with a rat-a-tat-a-ding-dong. I have piercing on the weapon, and I have a physique of 7. That is a hit and a crit with power 4.
4, so that makes it a 7.
And you don't get your save bonus because of the piercing.
Bonus.
So you need a 7 or better.
8.
8 will do it.
And I crit you.
Over here, trying to stand back up again.
Need a 6. Nope.
Does not stand up. Awesome for me. I'm going to activate my ace again, and we're going to swing at that fellow. That will hit for 10. So you need a 10 or better.
Nope.
So that'll be 2 damage.
Okay. He's still in the game.
Okay. And then with my second action, I'm not going to swing again. I'm going to try to take the cairn. Which I do.
Can't quite get there. Double action these guys.
Okay. I'm going to activate with my king. And we're going to take a swing at that fellow. Miss. I'm burst 3 on that weapon. Hits with a power of 4, so 7.
So need a 6.
Yep.
It's not piercing.
No piercing.
Oh yeah, we spiked it.
Spiked it. Swing again.
Miss.
Hits. Nope. He's got a physique of 7. So you need a 10. So 2 damage.
That's gonna knock it down.
Alright. You guys coming up here to try to take the center one from me.
We got it.
Which they get with a 5. So Michael score 6 points that turn, 2 for quadrants and 4 for cairns. I will score 4 points that turn, 2 for quadrants and 2 for cairns. We're currently shuffling the chaos deck, and we'll get into turn 3. Draw. Mike gets a 5. I get a 2. So Mike will have the initiative.
With the Jack.
Jack going down.
Jack of diamonds. We're going to grab our little homies. We're going to charge the marksman.
Okay.
And as our first simple action, our second simple action is we're going to try to kill the marksman.
To swing. Sounds good.
Well, that ain't going to do it, but we do have a burst of 2.
No, that hits.
Oh, it does hit.
That does hit. What's the power on the weapon?
Power weapon isn't too much. It's only 3, so that's a 5.
So looking for a 5. I have a save bonus of 1 on the marksman. We're good. Go with the marksman, and we'll try to disengage. So that's a save against their physique, which I pass.
Against my physique?
Yeah.
So you guys pass it? Or you
Meter beat.
Meter beat? Okay.
So then I can step away 4 inches. Stepping away to there. Then I'm going to take a shot here.
Well,
Shoot
you did it somewhere.
at the wizard. Hits with a power of 4, so you need an 8. 9 will beat it.
Oh.
Alright, going with the ace.
And we're going to try to zap these guys that took a shot at us. The audacity of them.
Okay.
We do get it.
Power 3, so a 6. Fails. I'm gonna push my luck. Fails. So 2 damage, so that'll make them fall down. Oh no, sorry. It picks guys up. So there are already 2 guys picked up. So then this guy would fall down. There we go. Sorry, messed that up, but I got it now. Alright. Ending there. Play passes to me. I'm going to activate my ace. And I'm going to try a coup de grace. Beat a 2.
Got it.
Okay.
Went through a lot of hearts there.
Yeah, we did. Michael playing his king. Going to try to second wind.
We get it.
Okay.
And we get a simple action. So our simple action is, you know what? The smart move would be to back up, but we're not very smart, and it's not like I got any money on this game, so I'm going to swing at your king.
Okay.
So we got the king of hearts. Here's hope, man. Here's hoping we get one of those hearts left over. Nope, that's definitely not going to do it. He's got a burst of 3 for this thing. So
And he's got bludgeoning on that one.
this is the one that's got cumbersome, so I need
Cumbersome.
6.
Yeah, because you're disadvantaged.
So that's going to do it.
3 and then power.
4, so 7.
And I got a save bonus of 2 on the
So you need
guardian.
5.
Good to go.
All right.
Go with the jack. I'm going to try a coup de grace right here. That's not supposed to be in there.
I was like, what's that?
There we go. A 9. Beat a 9. We might actually kill somebody.
Don't change the pass. Is it in the wolf test on you, or
No, it's a...
is it straight up?
Oh, wait. You're right. That's a fail. I just got excited. Try to second wind here.
Ain't gonna do it.
And that's not going to do it. So he stays down. Comes to my turn. A ace. Who's going to swing here.
Swing that about a. What's his burst on that thing?
2. No. Yeah, 2. Doesn't need the burst. That's a you need a 10. And it's piercing, so you need a 10. Did you get a 10? Not a 10.
Why are we burning all my red cards?
So, so 2 damage.
Yeah, that's just gonna knock it back down.
Okay, and then move this way. Jacks.
Move up here and try to take that.
Okay.
So we need a6.
Unfortunately, no.
I'm gonna push my luck. Can I? On this?
Have you done it yet this round? Then yeah, you can.
Son of a gun.
That does not do it either. Good for me. My king. And we're going to move. Yep. To here. And then we're going to try to take that. Which we do not do.
Zap your king.
Ace goes. Going to try to zap the king.
We do.
With a power of 3. So 6. I have a save bonus of 2. I'm good.
Alright, we're gonna do it again.
Okay. 10 is a fail. The king again, and we're going to try to flip that objective. Nope. Do it again. Yes. Goodbye, ducky. Hello, purple thing.
We're gonna come up here
Okay.
and we're gonna try to do it ourselves.
Okay.
Flip it right back.
Unfortunately, no. I'm going to activate my jack, and we're going to try to flip this one. which we do. All right, second win. Going to try to stand up the king.
We do.
He does. All right, and so then he will move to try to tie me up, I guess. I'm going to use my joker to activate my ace, and we're going to try to disengage. We do not.
Yeah, you do.
It's a save against your physique.
Oh.
So we got to beat it. So we'll try again, and we do break away that point. We can pretty much wrap it up here. So that's going to be for me this round 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 off of Cairns.
I get 1 off of Cairns and
I get.
sectors.
I would have this quadrant. You would have this quadrant, and you would have this quadrant. Well, I don't know, after banners, because we would get to place another banner. So I can place a banner here, and that would give me this quadrant back.
Yeah, and then I could throw something there. It really is coming kind of, you're going to beat me by more than 2 points, which is what you need. There's no way I can fit
Correct.
it around.
So good game. That's our inaugural game of Yafsiga. Hopefully next time we play, we're going to have some actual warbands that we've created, and we'll go through between now and then. We'll go through the process of how to set up your warband and do all that stuff. But for now, thanks so much for tuning into this game of Yafsiga. I hope you have an absolutely amazing rest of your day. And as always, I'd like to say a big, huge, from the bottom of my heart, thank you to our patrons who support us and pledge to us over on Patreon. You guys are the absolute best. If you enjoyed the content you saw here today and that's something that you would like to consider doing to help out the channel, go over there, check out the link in the description, check out the Patreon. There's a lot of cool stuff over there, including access to our Discord server, talk to me, hang out with me, talk about our work, what we got going on in the hobby. Some shout outs, all kinds of cool stuff. Check it out if that's something that you think you would be into. And regardless of whether or not you do that, I want you to know that I am incredibly grateful that you decided to stop by and spend part of your day with me today, rolling dice and pushing toy soldiers around. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And as always, may the dice be ever in your favor.